Another Taco Tuesday, and you know what that means. It means it's time to win some money. Woo! With OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for you sports bettors worldwide. And I do mean, trust me, I mean worldwide for sure. Yeah. We've got all OddsJam people here today. So Ray, Mike, and Bob, you're now an official honorary member of the Sports Nuts. Ray, I just want you to know that.
Thank you. Yeah, happy to be back.
Yes, we're excited to have you here. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program, folks. The link is below in the description of this video. Go ahead and get in there if you're interested. You'll get a link. Share it with your friends, followers. You know what? We're paying 50% when they sign up using your link. That's unheard of in this industry. And don't forget about my favorite thing, all that OddsJam merchandise at shop.oddsjam.com, including Slop Shop. You got to go there right now. And I'm still working on trying to get them to change that coffee mug to the morning coffee cup. That needs to be the OddsJam morning coffee cup. I'll get that done eventually. All right, Mike. Ray's here, and Ray we already know that he's a big Giants fan. And Mike and I went to the game that Flaherty pitched and got his butt kicked. And Cabrera came in and gave up 2 home runs. And evidently Flaherty said something, and the bullpens emptied, and there was going to be a big fight on the field, right? And we were in the right field bleachers next to the Cardinal bullpen. And I stood up and said, you know what? They can't pitch, but they can sure fight.
Yeah, they can't. But, they won 3 in a row somehow. It's nothing to be bragging on, but they have managed to win 3 in a row. But let's talk about the Giants. Red hot 8 in a row, 11 of their last 13. They're the real deal right now. They look legit. We saw what they did against the Dodgers. We saw them dominate there against the Cardinals. They have been red hot. And, you remember a couple of seasons ago, they were the division winners there, over 100 games won. So did the Dodgers. Dodgers, I believe, had that wild card. Right. But, last year was a bit of a disappointing year for them. And they've come into this year maybe being overlooked pretty heavily with what the Padres did in the offseason. They were big hype heading in. We know the Dodgers lost Trey Turner, and we wondered if that would affect them a little bit. Certainly they're playing well, but the Giants are kind of setting themselves up here for not only a playoff spot, but potentially competing in that division now. And I don't think a lot of people expected that heading into the season.
Yeah, who would have thought in the beginning of the season that 1-2 in the West would be Diamondbacks Giants and not Dodgers Padres? The Diamondbacks are very impressive as well. And they're, I think, 3.5 up on the Giants. Yeah, 3.5 up. But yeah, the Giants, the bullpen is great. It keeps them in games late. And then the offense seems to kind of wake up in the 7th, 8th, 9th inning like they did last night. They were down 4-0, I think it was, and then 4-2 going to the 9th, rallied for 2. Padres bullpen, not as great. Bob Melvin was making mound visit after mound visit last night, trying to find somebody who could throw a strike, and no one really could. It's fun times watching the Giants. They finally kind of started the youth movement of prospects coming up, whether it's Casey Schmidt, Patrick Bailey, Luis Matos now. They're fun to watch.
And you know who else is fun to watch? Yaz. When he hits one into the bay, baby, that is a lot of fun. Grandpa had to be proud about that one.
Definitely. Yeah, there's nothing better than the walk-off homer throwing over the big wall in right field headed toward the bay, splashing down. I love that ballpark, and there's no better scene than that.
Especially when your boy here got them at plus 425 when they were down 3-0. I'm just saying. That was great.
Great live bet.
What the hell? Why are they not going to Hater? I thought he was the big weapon. I mean, has he just fallen apart since he's left the National League Central?
Yeah, some of the Giants beat writers, as that was happening, was saying he must have been unavailable for last night. But yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm sure glad they didn't. And the Giants going to Camilo Doval in the 10th, who's electric. His ERA is under 2 now. He went through, well, they walked Soto to start the inning, but then he went through Machado, Bogarts, and Cronenworth without allowing the Manfred runner to score. So that set up for that walk-off in the bottom of the 10th. And yeah, fun times.
Fun times. All right, let's get to a few comments. Jacob Trainer, rally time, men. Let's roll. Tristan's here. Let's roll. And you know what? Tony has been riding Oral Roberts all through this tournament.
Just like he did FAU in the college basketball tournament.
Yep. But Oral Roberts is done. That's a sad day.
But they made you a lot of money, Tony, I'm sure, as
That's
FAU
right.
did. So
he does have LSU tonight. There is John S. Batza, otherwise known as Stephen Batza's father, Mike. Steven's on his dad's computer.
What is up, Steven?
Travis Ishikawa.
Yep.
And their best prospect isn't even there yet. Wait till you see Kyle Harrison, top left-handed pitcher in baseball, currently dealing for the Sacramento River Cats in AAA. And by the way, Ray, if you don't know this, Tony is a minor league baseball freak. He is excellent. You want to know anything about what's going on in your organization? He could probably tell you. Bobby V is here. What's up? And it's good to see you. So it's Taco Tuesday, and I've decided we're going to go a different route today, Mike.
Okay.
We're going a different route. We're not going right into picking a parlay right off the bat. We do have to get to this Taco Tuesday pick. I have 22 minutes and 33 seconds with Alyssa Thomas PRA, which went from 33 down to 28 and a half. So I don't want to miss out on that. So we're probably going to do our parlay last. So I'm going to let you take over with a little bit of positive EV. Let's get something positive to start the night out with. Since we have Ray here, Ray's a positive guy. He's been to London, France, And by the way, are we going to the Giants and Cardinals next year, guys? Are we going to do that? We should make it.
I would love to.
Yeah. Talk Alex into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try. I was really thrilled to see that announcement this morning. It had kind of been rumored that the Giants would be in the next one, and with Willie Mays and the history of that in Birmingham too. That it wasn't a shock that was announced this morning, but it was nice to see the confirmation of it, and that's going to be a great historical game.
Yes, it'll be great, and we should all be there.
Yeah, Bob, first play that stands out is this first half total runs on Barstool and Bet Rivers in this Cardinals-Nationals game. I mean, I kind of like this. We just saw yesterday. Fortunately, it's dropped to plus 108, but I still like it at plus 108. I mean, we saw it yesterday. Nationals scored some runs early. Cardinals offense got going late. I expect that to continue. I think the Cardinals can mostly support this first half total. If not, so be it. We'll take the Nationals, score them 5 again. That's fine, So I like the value on it, getting plus odds. So we're going to go ahead and hit this one for a half of a unit.
Okay. Tony is on the Giants first 5 money line tonight. Ooh, I like that bet.
Yeah, I would roll with it.
So, yeah, he's a big first 5 guy.
And then, I mean, we're looking at the over at the over 9. I mean, obviously the total set, I believe, at 8 right now. So we're jumping into an alternate line here at over 9. But I got to be honest with you, I may like this one as well with the pitching matchup we have. Decent value. Can get it for plus 140 on DraftKings, which isn't bad. The plus 145 certainly pretty decent, but I think that's worth a little sprinkle as well. I will put 1/4 of a unit on that one and jump over to BetMGM here and go hit that for 25.
Yeah, looks like a dead even low hold to the sharpest book out there, so that's good.
Yeah. That definitely value on that. Again, the over 8 certainly is more likely to hit, but taking a chance on some of these alternate lines once in a while may as well, especially if it's got some value. I mean, if you like the over 7, I mean, there's value on this on BetMGM. I know minus 160 probably doesn't strike you as something crazy, but it does have value when you look at what most books have it at, close to minus 200. So
put 3 units on it, Mike.
On this one, I'm going to go ahead and hit this one. I'm already in BetMGM, so yeah, I'm going to.
I like that.
Ladder it.
All right, so here's what I want you to do. While you're there, you can go to the Fantasy Optimizer here in a second, and let's get ready to do some prize picks, and let's get Ray involved in this here, and let's get it going because I've already got Alyssa Thomas ready to roll. I mean, she's ready.
Okay, let's jump into it.
Ray, you can jump in at any time.
Great.
Love us some prize picks.
Yes.
Are you pulling up the optimizer, or was I doing that?
I think Mike is.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, you pull it up, Mike.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I'll pull it up here real quick. See what we got. Popping off on the Fantasy Optimizer. We got prize picks selected. Let's just take that off real quick. There is a couple of plays here. Taking Reed Detmers on an over strikeout's a little risky. You know, I mean, this guy's not great, but there is value on it. I am going to real quick hit this tab, show the line differences just so we can see what's all out there. So that gives us a few plays above that one that I kind of like. I do like this Eovaldi under 6 strikeouts. Definitely some value on that.
Okay, let's add that. We got 2 now.
Again, not related to his strikeout prop, but the Rangers have been one of the most fascinating teams in baseball to me. They're really fun to watch.
Oh, they have. And Eovaldi's been really good this year. I mean, he's 9-3. I mean, here's the problem. He's got 92 strikeouts and 93 innings pitched. So taking him on an under, again, a little risky, but
it is.
I get it, but we're going to go with the value on it because you just never know. Worst case scenario, maybe he hits 6 on the dot and we get the push and we live to fight a little bit longer.
That's one way to look at it.
It is. You're looking at it as if you're not wanting to lose it in general, huh?
Yeah, pretty well. How'd you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take this Rhea play for the Milwaukee Brewers under 5 hits allowed. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He's had a little bit of action for a Milwaukee team that certainly has not had the pitching I thought they would have coming into this year. I mean, look at Corbin Burns last night, got lit up. So we'll roll with it, though.
Okay. Under 5 hits allowed. Got it. We're at 3.
And then we got Oviedo under 5 hits allowed, pitching for the Pirates. Yeah, I know.
I don't know about that one.
Pirates are on the struggle bus right now.
They are. They are.
And the Cubs are.
He's not been too hot either, but
right. The Cubs are. I got the Cubs. I think I got them winning in my video today.
Yeah, well, they've been playing well, and there's no 2 ways about it. They're one of the teams in the National League that have been pretty hot. It's either that or if we think we should, the Savali play over 5 hits allowed is not too bad. And then I like the Reed Detmers over 5 hits allowed over the over 5.5 strikeouts too. I got to be honest with you.
Well, I'm getting rid of Oviedo.
That's fine. Let's add Savali and let's add Reed Detmers over 5 hits allowed. I just feel like that one I'll roll with over him going over on his strikeouts. Of course, the Dodgers do strike out a little bit, so. But Reed Detmers,
that's gonna be a fun matchup these next couple days. Ohtani's going tomorrow, I think, for the Angels. Angels are playing well too, and Dodgers need to kick it into gear.
Yeah. The one thing though with Reed Detmers, I guess, I guess I'm kind of dogging him here, but he does strike out a lot of people. Problem is he gets beat up a lot too. So it's one of those, it's a win-win. I mean, we can't add them both. So let's take over. Yeah, let's add his over 5 hits allowed. But this over 5.5 strikeouts, I can't lie. I think it's worth putting in an entry if you're using Prize Picks right now and you're looking for another one. I mean, he does strike out guys. There's no arguing there. He's got 70-something strikeouts, 60-something innings pitched. So he does strike guys out.
Okay, so there may be, before we go off air, we may do another Prize Picks because there's going to be another Taco Tuesday play popping up. I'm just saying, because we have 13 minutes left and Alyssa's play will be gone. So here's what we got on that entry. Alyssa Thomas over 28.5 PRA. Eovaldi under 6 strikeouts. Rhea under 5 hits allowed. Savali over 5 hits allowed. And Detmers over 5 hits allowed. That's a Taco Tuesday 5-pick flex. So now it's time for me to share, because now we are going to concoct something here. I've been in the lab all day long, and you know what? And by the way, he is absolutely right. Tristan is talking about over 4.5 strikeouts. That has been on the Positive EV page all day.
I like that.
I do want to point something out for you guys. And by the way, happy belated Father's Day to all the dads out there. All right, Stephen, that's a cool. Yesterday, this is why you got to get Fliff, folks, okay? It's a $100 deposit match. Yesterday, the Diamondbacks run line -1.5 was plus 198 on Fliff. And I hit it. And you saw they destroyed Corbin Burns last night.
They did.
Yeah. And today they were -1.5 at plus 183 on FanDuel. So, the D-backs, like Ray had said earlier, they're playing some damn good ball.
Yeah, they are. The Giants, both looking really solid right now. I mean, that division, the Padres are still in it. Obviously, they're a little bit under 500, but that division looks pretty good, with those 4 teams especially. So, can't go wrong with taking the Diamondbacks. They've been solid on the run line this year. And,
So here's what I'm doing. I'm not taking any pick from my baseball video today. I'm going with a brand new pick. We tried to do something different last night. It didn't work. So,
well, the one you should have went with was the one you spit out first. You said Tigers -1.5.
I know. Well, I blew it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I admit it. I can admit when I'm wrong. In this particular case, I was wrong. So now, then you know what? Let me get out of New Jersey since I'm not in New Jersey. So here's the question. Do I dare go to this play tonight? And I'm going to. I am taking the Tigers on the run line for the second day in a row. And if you don't think this guy's got some guts, you don't know what you're talking about here. This is huge. This is huge. It's plus 140. It's going to juice up this parlay. You're going to love it, guys. I'm telling you right now. Tigers -1.5 is the first leg to our parlay. And here's what you got to do, folks. You got to like this tweet when Mike tweets it out. You got to retweet it. You've got to follow all three of us on Twitter, and you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel. So I'm going to let our guest.
Sorry, guys, my Wi-Fi cut out for a sec.
No worries.
You're all right.
But should be back now.
Okay. You're up next, Ray.
All right. Right now?
Yep.
Great. I am going to the Giants game, but I'm going to the total. I like the over 8.5.
Okay.
And both teams used their bullpen a lot last night. The Giants had a bullpen game, although Keaton Wynn picked up 5 innings in the middle of that game, so that helped out a lot. But D. Squani's going for the Giants tonight. He has struggled lately. And then the Padres, obviously. I don't understand how they're under 500 with that lineup. That lineup is one of the most intimidating lineups I've ever seen. But yeah, I think they put up 4 or 5, and then I think the Giants offense stays hot as well. And I see kind of a 6-5 game tonight.
Okay, I like that.
I do too.
So we've got 2 picks in our parlay. Let's go up here. You see that dollar sign turn purple. And here we go. We're up to plus 340 right now, Mike, and you are up next.
Yeah, so let's get this thing pumped up a little bit. I'm going to go a different route tonight. Go to the Phillies-Braves game, and I'm sure this is one that maybe not a lot of people would jump all over, but we can't ignore the fact the Phillies have somewhat returned. They're red hot right now. This is a beautiful game for them. They've won, 6 in a row? Now they're playing Atlanta. They know Miami has been hot. I think this Phillies team is getting it going. I'm going to take the Phillies on the money line. I get Striders on the mound. It's at Philadelphia. Suarez not been too great, but I think this offense can come through. They've been dynamite lately. And talking about intimidating lineups, the Phillies have one of those themselves that's starting to get going now. So I'm going with the Phillies money line, Bob.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yep.
Yeah, this is 890 right now, plus 890. We're doing pretty good. I got to tell you, folks, most people don't know that you can build a parlay on your own through OddsJam. And I find this, Ray, is one of the quickest ways to check and see whether a boost is worth a darn. You know, like you see in BetMGM or FanDuel, where they say, if these three teams win, just come here and put them in a parlay real quick. It'll take a few seconds, and you'll see what the odds are. That's how I compare to the boost. I don't know about you, but that's one way I do it. Most people don't know you can build a parlay like this. They think you got to go to a parlay builder. You can build it yourself, your own individual legs. So we need one more leg, Ray. And let me ask you, where are you leaning right now? Tampa Bay, Yankees, Reds, Guardians.
I kind of like the under in the Yankees Mariners with Cole on the mound. It's only 7, so it's very low. Don't feel terribly strongly about that, but I lean that way for sure. What do you guys think?
Okay. Mike, where are you at on that?
Yeah, I mean, you certainly with Cole on the mound would think that's a very high possibility. Yankees offense has been struggling a bit.
Exactly.
Well, Judge out of the lineup, but you got to think they're going to come through at some point, and I worry that tonight could be one of those nights with Kirby on the mound for Seattle. Solid pitcher, but I definitely worry a little bit. But looking at that value, yeah, I mean, I say we could roll with it. I'm not opposed to it. I can't argue for the over heavily. So yeah, I mean, I say we roll with it.
Yeah, because under 8 and under 7.5 are just not. No. Let's take the under 7. We're going with it, Ray.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm completely fine with
All
that.
right.
Well, this is going to be all right. There you go, guys. Plus 1751 on BetMGM. That's a beautiful thing. That means it's going to be $100 giveaway if it hits. Here's what we got. Tigers -1.5 on the run line. Over 8.5 total runs between the Padres and the Gents. The Phillies on the money line against the Braves, and under 7 total runs between the Mariners and the Yankees. I'm not going to say anything that will jinx us. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Zip it right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. And
Mike,
I mean that Marlins Blue Jays games should be a good one tonight. We got Yuri Perez on the mound for Miami. I'm pumped about that. He's a stud.
Can you hear what I'm thinking, Mike?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to either, because your leg cost us last night, Bob. So
there were 2 legs that didn't hit last night.
Okay, one of them was yours, right?
Yeah, that's
one of them was not mine, right?
Yeah, but what
Correct?
about the 5? What about the 5 times before that?
5.
Oh, bada boom, bada
5.
boom.
I think I'm on a hot streak with my legs, man. I'm gonna have to go back and look now, because I think 2 or 3 in a row for me, and I think it's about 2 or 3 losses in a row for you.
I don't know, Mike. I think you're dreaming. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, I'm putting this together, and I'll have it together here in a few seconds, and I'll send that to Mike. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, over 8.5. Where is that one at? There it is, right there. Plus 1750. Now, check this out. I have a get your stake back $25 if one leg misses, guys. But I got to bet $25.
Oh, nice.
So I'm opting in on this.
Okay. Yeah, opt in on that. That's a winner. We got a winner tonight. I think I think our last parlay we put together with Ray, I believe it hit, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, one parlay hit.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was the last one or the one before that, but definitely a recent one.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. All right. So now it's making me start over. All right. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Okay.
No biggie.
There it is. All right. 25. All right, man. If this baby hits, I am going to win me some money tonight, baby. Let's go. I mean, let's friggin' go. Where's Alex at? Come on, Alex. Get in on this. All right. I'm getting ready to send this to Mike, so Mike can post it on.
Mike and Ray, hope you guys having a great day. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day too.
All right. Mike, it's sent to you. Remember, you got to follow all 3 of us. That's our Twitter handles right there, okay?
The rules will be posted in the tweet. Simple as that.
You got to retweet and like the tweet, and you got to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow all the rules, and you will be okay.
You will be okay. Boy, I hope this one hits. Do I get my money back? Oh, that's right. One leg. Well, I mean, if your leg screws us, you know.
Whatever, man.
We
do this stuff all the time. Ray, you know what? Ray is fit right in, though. I got to tell you, man.
Oh, yeah.
We fit right in beautifully. We're working very well as a team here. We all work for OddsJam. We all have different types of jobs. We all talk to customers at some point in time, whether through email or on the phone or through Google Meets and what have you. And the main thing that we do, folks, is we live and breathe OddsJam every day, don't we, Ray?
Definitely. Yeah. Whether it's articles, emails, calls, as you said, Twitter, Discord even. Yeah, we're all about helping you guys try and make money.
And what do you think about? Tell these people real quick about the Discord. What's your? I mean, we're over 20,000 people in there now. There's an awful lot of sharp bettors. They're helping a lot of people out, aren't they, with questions and answers?
Yeah, the Discord's a great place to kind of communicate with other people. There's specific channels for questions, for feedback on the product. Like if you notice something that appears a little off, which hopefully doesn't happen that often, but it definitely does from time to time. Or if you have a new suggestion for the product, there's a channel forum type thing for that. There's general discussion, there's DFS discussion, really just a community of other people like you guys who are interested in positive EV betting with OddsJam.
There you go. There you go. I know Mike likes it an awful lot. We promote it a lot. Jordan Thackeray is here. Jordan, you're getting in on the end of the show, dude. I took the Tigers on the run line for the second night in a row, dude. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The Tigers?
We'll see what happens. Hey, I'm not going to say nothing. I mean, who knows? I mean, last night, honestly, I would have thought it wasn't looking good either. Then they had that 3-run homer that put them up 6-4. But, I mean, when you got two bad teams playing each other, anything can happen. So, I mean, I'll roll with it.
Eat them up, Tigers. Eat them up. All right.
The Tigers have been better at times. I mean, I know they're below 500, but I got to be honest with you, Bob. They've been a little better than the Cardinals.
Well, actually, after last night, everybody in that division is now below 500 because Minnesota lost last night, and they were 36-36 going in to last night's game. So the whole division's below 500.
Central divisions are not good.
No, not good at all. Not good at all.
Not good.
And believe it or not, folks, the Cincinnati Redlegs, and that's what they used to be called, by the way, folks, are in first place in the National League Central Division. I'd have never thought that was going to happen. Holy cow. And who comes back last night? Joey Votto. What's he got to do? Yeah. He's got to produce, don't he?
Oh, yeah. And look, I mean, he's going to feast on the Cardinals when he plays them. He always has, always will. So luckily for the Cardinals, they don't play Cincinnati for a while.
It's a good thing, but you got to remember,
they don't play him again until September. I just look, holy cow!
I mean, that's a Band-Aid of a ballpark, man. I mean, anybody can hit a home run out of there. You probably could, Mike. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, maybe not off of 90 plus. I don't think I could. I don't think you could either.
Just make contact.
Oh yeah, easier said than done. Just make contact. Like the guys that are only doing that 3 out of 10 at bats, right?
Hey, by the way, the Cardinals found their closer. They need to stick with him. They went back to Hicks. Stick with him. The kid, if he keeps pitching like that, he's dynamite. And one other thing, Ray, I know I've said this more than once, but Mike's son was with us at the game the other day. He's 10 years old, and Jordan Hicks threw him a ball from the bullpen. And he got a major league ball. He's won all night. Nice. Finally got it. Pretty damn.
Ever since he did that, he's been pitching well. So
he's got 3 saves in 3 games.
Good karma.
That was a good move by him to throw my kid a ball, and now you see what's happening now. I mean,
that's right.
I guess I'll take credit for that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can Mannix take credit for it? It was his idea.
At least he didn't throw it 104 at us.
That's true.
That guy's got some straight gas. I mean, straight gas. If he could ever, and he looks good right now, he's a guy that if he ever could really get control and not walk I mean, that's the story for him, is walking people. He could be electric, but he also has injury problems too. So we'll see what happens.
Right. You know what I think the problem with today's pitchers are? They throw so hard. They have no idea where the ball is going. Okay. And it's not until they take something off of the ball that they can control it. And most of these young guys haven't learned how to do that yet.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen guys that live in the, 93, 94 range have success at the major league level, and a lot of that is because they have beautiful control. And, 100 plus is hard to hit. Yes. But if 100 plus is, that's a nice gesture from Hicks, but you could probably take him yard. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But
I don't think so.
I love it if you tried. It'd be so funny.
No thanks. No thanks. I don't want to see what 104 zipping, because again, he doesn't have control. If that thing hits me, dude, I'm not doing the show for a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bunt on him.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's
you'll
right.
Be putting me on the DL.
That's what Ty Cobb said. When you're in a hitting slump, start bunting. You start
better watch those fingers though.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially if you don't know, that's the scary thing about it. Some of these guys, you don't know where the ball's coming at you, and some of these guys, their ball moves so fast it's coming at your face, and then it's like, whoa. They have no idea where that thing's going. I rear back, and it's like, oh shoot, this guy doesn't even know where he's throwing it, man.
That's the way. I got to tell you, when Nolan Ryan first came up, guys, that's how wild he was. People were scared of him when he played with the Mets, but boy, did he become a pitcher. Go ahead, Ray. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say Doval for the Giants last night. He had an 11-pitch battle with Machado, and it was like the last 8 pitches were all over 100 miles an hour, and it was both sinkers and cutters over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Crazy that they can throw those pitches that hard. It's insane.
Yeah, he's a very good pitcher. He's pretty good. I think they're gonna like having him for a long time.
You remember what Hicks did to Yachty a few years ago? I mean, hurt him bad. Yeah, fast in the batting cages is too fast for me. Yeah, me too. All right, look, we're gonna go, folks. Great show, guys. Thanks for joining us. Replay. Go watch it on the OddsJam Twitter page. Watch it on our YouTube channel. Let's get this parlay, man. I got money on this. This is getting Bob's money. $100. Give away 100 tonight. See y'all later. See you in the morning for coffee.